Kirstie Allsopp, 51, has supported King Charles III over his proposed Clarence House redundancies after it was reported by a UK publication that dozens of staff were given notice of the threat of redundancy last month following the death of Queen Elizabeth II. At the time of the report, the location presenter backed the new monarch. Taking to Twitter, she initially penned, "Supposedly it's totally wrong for Clarence House to send letters saying regretfully there will be some redundancies but we'll do all we can to help before the funeral. But it's okay to have a go at the actual person that has lost his actual mum for doing so. Good to know." The Channel 4 presenter's tweet sparked some criticism after it was claimed King Charles staff were told they could lose their jobs during a church service for the Queen. Those believed to be impacted by the redundancy notices are said to be private secretaries, the finance office, the communications team and household staff. Some staff allegedly assumed they would receive new roles at the King's new household. But sources said they had no indication of what was coming until they received a letter from Sir Clive Alderton, the King's top aide. Kirstie reacted to the furore after the move was branded crass and appalling by social media critics after some slammed the timing of being handed redundancy notices. The property expert told her 429,000 followers on September 14, "No, it's not, it's the law. They are supposed to be told there is a risk of redundancy as soon as possible. They've already waited nearly a week, staff have lives to lead and plans to make and there is a process that must be followed by law." The broadcaster went on to suggest the future may be very different for Prince George, who will one day take the throne. King Charles III is the sovereign, and his heir is his eldest son, William, Prince of Wales. William's eldest son, Prince George, is second in line, followed by his sister, Princess Charlotte, and his younger brother, Prince Louis. Kirstie addressed Charles' plans to trim down the royal family, as she tweeted, "Also the staff involved knew this was coming. One entire household has to be wound up and another shifted." Barbara Windsor's widow taken aback by playing long game accusations. Latest: Jeremy Clarkson retaliates after order to shut diddly squat restaurant. TV Only Fools and Horses. John Shelley left over £400,000 to wife. Net worth: the Prince of Wales is unlikely to ever run something on the scale of his father or grandmother, and God knows what the future holds for Prince George. Social media users rushed to the comments as they reacted to the presenter's initial tweet. Harry Wallop said, "Oh, come on Kirstie. It was terrible. Terrible PR, terrible employment practice, terrible on every level. Sure, there may have to be some redundancies, but they should have waited until after the funeral. Would a fortnight's wait have made any difference?" Taz77 added, "You gotta admit that it's at the very least ill-timed. Could they not wait until after the funeral?" However, some took to the comments to share Kirstie's view and back King Charles' decision. Behave16 said, "It was always a given that jobs would change. The household would have expected it." Cynthia97196078 added, "The earliest possible notice is best practice, and a legal requirement.